Welcome back, students, to the next session of Egyptian Civilization, Chapter 2, Part 2. We were learning about main characteristics of Egyptian civilization. In that, we'll learn about the dress. The early Egyptian dressed simply. Their dresses were made up of white linen. The men wore a loin cloth and women wore long, tight-fitting dresses with shoulder strap. Later, their dresses became more complex. Both men and women wore elaborate jewelry, costumes, and wigs. Men paid as much attention to their hairstyles and complexions as women did. You can take a look of dress and jewelry of Egyptian people during ancient times. Egyptians' clothing was filled with a variety of colors, adorned with precious gems and jewels. The fashion of the ancient Egyptians were made for not only beauty but also comfort. Egyptian fashion was created to keep cool while in the hot desert. Now we'll be talking about the occupation of Egyptian. Agriculture is a main chief occupation of the Egyptian. The fertile soil, the abundant supply of water from the Nile, and the vast irrigation network enable them to grow crops throughout the year. The chief crops were wheat, barley, and millet. Vegetables and fruits such as dates, apple, peaches, and figs were also grown. The rivers' predictability and the fertile soil allowed the Egyptian to build an empire on the basis of great agriculture wealth. Egyptians are credited as being one of the first groups of people to practice agriculture on a large scale. This was possible because of the ingenuity of the Egyptians as they developed basin irrigation. The farming practiced allowed them to grow staple food crops, domestication of animals. Animals such as cow, sheep, goat, donkeys, camels, and birds such as doves and geese were domesticated. Much of the artwork created by the ancient Egyptian had to do with their religion. They would fill the tombs of the pharaohs with paintings and sculptures. Much of this artwork was there to help the pharaohs in the afterlife. The temples often held large statues of their god as well as many paintings on the walls. The craftsmen worked very hard to satisfy the demands and expensive tastes of the aristocratic and priestly classes. Aristocratic means the noble people. There were skilled craftspeople such as potters, goldsmiths, carpenters, weavers, sculptors, and painters. The sculptors carved large stone statues of kings and gods, while the artists decorate the tomb walls with exquisite paintings. These paintings tells us a great deal about the lifestyles of the early Egyptians. The Egyptians built a number of magnificent temples with pillared walls. The walls and the pillars were decorated with beautiful paintings of humans, animals, and birds. Children, check out some astonishing art and craft work of Egyptians. Whoa, so marvelous! Medicines of the ancient Egypt is some of the oldest documented. From the beginning of the civilization in the late 4th millennium BC until the Persian invasions of 525 BC, Egyptian medical practice went largely unchanged but was highly advanced for its time. Egyptian doctors and surgeons were renowned for their skill. The advanced and elaborate technique used in mummification and embalming and Egyptian cubes showed that Egyptians had a deep knowledge of the human body and its system. Doctors, mainly priests, specialized in the treatment of eyes, teeth, etc. The picture right now in your screen shows an ancient Egyptian engraving depicting doctors embalming a corpse. Corpse means a body of a dead person. Trade. Trade has always been a vital aspect of any civilization, whether at a local or international level. However, many goods one has, whether as an individual, a community or a country, there will always be something one lacks and will need to purchase through trade with another. Ancient Egypt was a country in many natural resources, but still was not self-sufficient, and so hard to rely on trade for necessary goods and luxuries. Trade was carried on both by land and sea routes. For internal trades, goods were transported by boats and barges along the Nile and by roads on camels and donkeys. For foreign trade, the Egyptians built the world's first seafaring ships. They exported linen, wheat, glassware, jewelry, and furniture. They imported gold, ivory, copper, and cedar wood. The king controlled foreign trade. The barter system was used, and the medium of exchange was usually grain, silver, and copper. Now, next we will know about the writings of Egyptians. The Egyptians developed a form of writing called hieroglyph script, sacred writing. They used pictorial symbols of various objects and creatures to denote letters. Each picture stood for a separate word. About 2000 picture signs have been found on ancient pyramids and temples. Later they developed a simplified alphabet which had 24 consonants and no vowels. We will know more about hieroglyphs. Hieroglyphs are an original form of writing out of which all other forms have evolved. Two of the newer forms are called hieratic and demotic. Hieratic was a simplified form of hieroglyphs used for administrative and business purpose, as well as for literary, scientific, and religious text. Demotic, a Greek word meaning popular script, was generally used for the daily requirements of the society. Here come the picture of hieroglyphs and a portrait of the sun god Ra engraved on the walls of a temple at Luxor in ancient Egypt. You can watch out few more examples of hieroglyphs script. The most important characteristics is about religion. Ancient Egyptian religion was a complex system of polytheistic belief and ritual that form an integral part of ancient Egyptian society. It centers on the Egyptians' interactions with many deities believed to be present in and in control of the world. Rituals such as prayer and offerings were provided to the god to gain their favor. The Egyptians worshipped many gods and goddesses connected with nature. Ra, the sun god, and Osiris, the god of the dead, were among the most important gods. The pharaohs were also worshipped as god. Each god had his or her own temple and priest. Every city, town, and village has its own favorite god. Certain animals and birds such as the jackal, the crocodile, the bull and the hawk were also worshipped. The picture blinking on your screen are some of the god and goddesses of ancient Egypt. As you know, the Egyptian believed in life after death, so they preserved the body of the dead. A dead body was embalmed with spices and wrapped in white linen. Such a preserved body is known as mummy. Food, wine, clothes, furniture, jewelry, and weapons were put into the tombs. The pyramids were the tombs of the pharaohs. Egyptians painted exquisite murals inside the tombs of pharaohs. Students, just have a glance on achievements of the Egyptian civilization. The decline of Egyptian empire set in with the collapse of the New Kingdom. By 1000 BCE, the glory and the splendor of the Egyptian empire had declined. Foreign invasions and internal revolts weakened the empire and reduced it to a shadow of its former self. Egypt was repeatedly invaded by the Babylonians, Assyrians, Persians, and finally by Alexander the Great. Alexander found the city of Alexandria. It later became one of the greatest culture centers of the ancient world during the reign of Ptolemy, one of the Alexander's general. Ptolemy was the founder of the last dynasty of Egypt. Herodotus' writings in the 5th century BCE observed there is no country that possesses so many wonders, nor any that has such a number of works which defy description. Children, catch a sight of timeline of Egyptian civilization. Students, go through the summary of this lesson in one glance. Answer the following question. Thanks for watching.